That means ending not only certain physical habits, but the habits that the brain has cultivated to live safely. You understand? End it. That's what means to die, doesn't it? Because we are vast accumulation of memories. We are a bundle of memories. Right? I want to see this. Not I am spiritual and God and all that stuff. That's still memory. The Indians have their own explanation. Separate Atman. I won't go into all that. So, death means the ending. Right? You may not accept it, you may not like it, but that's a fact. You can't take everything with you. You might like to keep it until the last moment. If you have a bank account and have everything comfortable, you might like till the last second. We used to know a man who had collected a lot of money, immensely rich. And he was dying, and he kept a lot of it in his cupboard, literally. I happened to be there. He told his son to open the cupboard, to look at all the diamonds, gold, and bank account notes. And he was looking at it happily, and he was dying. I know. And he never realized he was dying, because the money mattered enormously. Not death, but that which is contained in that cupboard. So, is there an ending to one's deep memories, to one's attachment? Let's take that up. Is there an ending to your attachment? What is attachment? Why are we attached to something or other? To property, money, to wife, to husband, to some foolish conclusion, to some ideological concept. Why are we so attached? Inquire. Let's talk it over together. And the consequences of attachment. If I'm attached to you, if the speaker is attached to you as an audience, think what is the state of my brain must be. He's frightened, he may not have an audience. He becomes nervous, almost apoplectic. And he is attached to exploit people, to have a reputation. You understand? So, the consequences of attachment, if you observe it very closely, whether it be a wife, husband, a boy or a girl, or an idea, or a picture, or to a memory, to an experience, what the consequences are that it beats fear of losing, right? And of that fear, there is jealousy, You follow how jealous we are of those in power who are, you follow, all the jealousy. From jealousy there's hatred. Right? Of course, jealousy is hatred. And when you are attached, there is always this suspicion, secrecy. Haven't you noticed all this? I don't have to tell you. It's so common in the world. And can you, if you're attached to something or some idea, some person, can you end it to now? That is death. Which means, can you live with death all the day long? Think of it, go into it. You will see the greatness of it, the immensity of it. That is, not commit suicide, we're not talking that silly stuff. But to live with that, ending all sense of attachment, all sense of fear, which means having a brain that is active but never active and not have direction, purpose, all the rest of it, active. That is to live with death every second, never collecting, never gathering, never giving anything a continuity. Sirs, you don't know. If you do it, you will see what it means. That is real freedom. And from that freedom there is love. Love is not attachment. Love is not pleasure, desire, fulfillment. So, look at it carefully for yourself. Speaker is not an authority, so don't accept in these matters authority. For God's sake, look at it for yourself. Your brain is conditioned, programmed, educated to be Oxford, Cambridge, here Harvard and so on. Distilled knowledge. You acquire from the professor, from the teacher knowledge, and then you pass it on. And the whole activity is within the skull. And therefore, it's, however much it may imagine, it is still within the brain. Therefore, it's limited. Love is not within the brain. For God's sake, realize it. Right? Love cannot be in the brain. You can't think about love. The love between you and your wife or husband, whatever it is. It is there as sensation. Therefore, that sensation is not love. Death is not a sensation. Right? So, to the speaker, the brain is something separate from the mind. We're going to, if we have time, you don't mind if I go on a little longer? So, we can say, if you are sane, rational, observing, totally impersonally, without any bias, All the things that man has put together as religion, you understand, is not religion. The incense, the rituals, the worship, the prayer, all the hierarchy, the immense wealth of these people. Immense. Marvelous paintings in the Vatican. Tremendous jewels in certain temples in India. Surely worshipping, kneeling, genuflecting. All that is not religion. Don't be angry. Please just listen, observe. The fundamentalists, the evangelists, the fundamentalists, not only in this country, Iran, in the Muslim world. And this fundamentalism is growing slowly like some terrible disease in India too. Because it gives them, you understand, a sense of power, position and limited. So all that, the preaching, the sermons,